Hi there, welcome to another video from Parker Adams Boat Sales. I'm Jonathan Parker.
And I'm Andrew Adams.
And today we're going to show you the brand new, just launched at the Dusseldorf Boat Show, Sargo 45. It's a fantastic addition to the Sargo range.
Yeah, it's an absolute beast. And those of you that know the Sargo boats know that they're high quality, sort of go anywhere style boats. And this one is fantastic. I'm really excited to show you this boat.
Yeah, it's huge. All right, let's show you around.
Cool. So first thing to note is a huge bathing platform. So it's really, really nice. And you imagine this moored up in a marina berth, and you've just got an amazing amount of access. But what would be really nice is this would also turn into a bit of an outside deck area. You could quite comfortably put a table and chairs at the back here.
Yeah. So
you've got multiple seating options on this beast of a boat.
Yeah, and this boat is 14.6 metres overall.
Yep.
It's actually the first one they've put on IPS drives. So it's got IPS 650s.
650s, yeah.
It's got IPS 650s, and it's the first Sargo they've done with the IPS. But you do have also a stern drive option, and that will be DPI stern drives, also available on a joystick. So you've got joystick control on both engine options.
Now, what you have in here is an enormous locker storage. Now, Sargo's have always been really clever with what they've done when they've had the stern drive options. I love the fact that you can always get access to the top of the stern drives from a hatch that's on the bathing platform. Of course, this boat being IPS, it means that the propellers are probably more like about here. So having a hatch there isn't a lot of good. So it's really good to see a really good sized storage space just down here. And you can see they're big ball fenders there, and they just disappear into that storage space.
And as in a lot of the Sargo boats, it has a stern anchor as well. So stern anchor mounted very neatly there, stowed permanently there, so you can just drop it and lift it whenever you like. And obviously, very good position for a life raft as well, easily accessible. All right, step on.
Right.
So as we come through, you get a very purposeful door. I always like the way they do the doors. It's very purposeful, and it's a big, chunky door. And when you come in though, there's a couple of storage areas. So you've got a storage area under there, and it is more of a wet locker, some cool box type area. There is a shower attached. There is a shower there that you can attach. But under here, there's an outside cool box.
Very nice.
So it's actually refrigerated as well. And it's in two separate sections. You can remove the centre section and make it very large, or you can have separate cooling in there.
I've just noticed another thing down here. You've got an electric winch at the back here for your stern line, and then just neatly nestled under there so you don't accidentally touch it. Lift up the flap, and then you can use that winch. So if you are short-handed on the boat, using that just to pull your side lines in.
Yeah, fantastic. But look at this. So look at this feature. So when you stow your fenders away, there's always, you don't like to have them on show, you want to stow them away, so you end up putting them in a lazarette. But they've got a really nice solution for that. You just lean that forward, and all your fenders are neatly stacked away in there. Isn't that smart?
It's really smart. I like that.
Storage under the seating, and this is a lovely seating area. Now, Sargo don't normally do on their other models like an L-shaped seating area in the cockpit area, but they have on this, and it's a really nice addition and just gives you this outside space. But also, you've got the roof above us here, which hangs over as well, so you've got that sun protection when you're out here as well, and from the rain as well. So it's really nice.
I always like the fact that on the Sargos you've got the option of not having covers. Covers can be an absolute pain sometimes to put them up. However, it does add an extra area of outside space. So you can fit covers up the top here that would go down to the back, or just leave this out here.
Yeah, just leave it open.
So,
there's more storage under the seating as well.
Yep.
And as well as, what's in here? Did we open this up?
We haven't opened that one yet.
Let's have a look in.
Well,
engine access. So there's large engine access under this one, and this is immediate engine access. So this is just if you're doing checks. If you want to have do a few checks in there and have a look around, make sure all is okay, that is the access to the engine.
I like the fact the fuel separators are just there as well. So if you want to check the fuel, make sure there's no contamination or anything, it's right in front
of you. And there's loads of room above the engines as well. You can get all around those engines, both sides, down the centre, around the back. Loads and loads of room in that engine space.
John, if we carry on inside, because there's a customer about to come on board the boat here.
Yeah.
So if we...
Let's carry on through.
Just a point here, all of the cushions that are outside there can just sit directly into there. So that's storage space there for all of the cushions on board the boat.
Okay, let's whip through.
Right, so if we go, you carry on, Glenn, and I'll join you in a second.
Okay, so we've got a couple of fridges, one there, and then there's a pull-out option as well, which is really smart. Oh, it's a dishwasher. There's a dishwasher fitted. I did not realise. Look at that.
That's awesome.
That's really good. A dishwasher in a fridge. Love that. Obviously, inside saloon space. Drop-down table. Really nice U-shaped seating. Very, very sociable. But also, look at the roof. It's got fantastic 3 panes of glass here, but also a fully opening part of the roof up the front as well. These can be shut off very easily, just like that. And the roof as well can be covered either with a fly screen or a full blackout as well. Really, really smart.
Everything just feels really, really chunky. You might have noticed I just appeared there from the side access door. Again, something we really like about the Sargos is the fact that when you're in the helm position, you can just step straight out. And in fact, this particular model, there's a door straight out from there. So if you step out of the cockpit space into here, you've then got a moulded door which is in the side there, so you could step straight onto the pontoon with your lines.
Yeah. It's interesting, there's also a door the other side as well.
Okay.
And this is the access as well. There's not a door here, but they've still given you a drop down on the rail and a step, and a little pull out step.
Brilliant.
Just here. So you can still access off the side if you wish.
Cool. It's interesting just to know, I'll talk for a second here about, you just come around to there, mate. One of the bugbears we've had recently was we're selling an increasing number of boats that have got IPS drives, and quite often you find that the throttles are in the way of the joystick. So when you're resting your hand on the joystick to operate the IPS drives, you end up nudging the throttle, which then turns the IPS system out of joystick mode, but it's sensible. They've put them alongside each other, so actually when you're operating the joystick, that would be completely away from the throttles. Well, I've sat on this seat as well. This seat has got full shock mitigation on it. So you can just see there, if we're in a big heavy sea, this would just take all of the shock out of that sea. So not only would this be a brilliantly handling boat in sea, you're also not going to get any aches, pains or anything like that through the shock system here. It's a lovely designed dash, and again, very similar to lots of other Sargo models, you've got a customisable ability to rock the whole dash forward to get it into a really, really nice seating position there. And I just have massive screen envy here. I think they're 24-inch screens, they may be bigger. Those Garmin plotters just look absolutely incredible. That's an amazing glass cockpit there.
Yeah, you've even got a small one just above your head. Look.
Oh yeah, that's
There's
really
even
nice.
an additional small one up there.
That's really
as
nice.
well.
And then they've got the Fusion RA770, which is the top of the line Fusion system, as you'd expect on a boat like this.
The other thing I just want to point out, you never really see on boats, armrests.
Nice.
So look at these armrests. The armrest's just like a car, so again it keeps you in, you've got somewhere to lean, and this one's actually a bit like a captain's chair.
That's nice, isn't it?
Which has got 2 arms. It's not just 2 seats here though, this drops down. This is also access to one of the cabins. You've got even more armrests, look at that. That's really cool. But I don't know if you noticed, look on the U-shaped seating, they've also got small armrests to
really
stop you
cool.
falling out when you're at sea. It's just lots of thought put into everything.
I'd love to do a massive long passage on this boat. This is the sort of thing, I know, a couple of 100-mile trip somewhere in just complete comfort.
I'm just going to keep
it's
opening
really, really
things.
special.
This is very usual Sargo as well. They love having these sort of hatches about, little openings just for storage and putting things away. There's even 2 small steps to put your feet on if you're at sea and you just want to rest your feet on something.
I don't think there are many boats that use space as well as Sargo with just really clever little natty things, and I think that's part of the evolution of the brand, the way that the brand's family-owned brand for many, many years, and just the boats are constantly evolving, getting user feedback, just producing fantastic boats.
Well, let's pop down into the rear cabin.
Rear cabin first?
So this seat,
I'll get out of the way then.
the seat just lifts up like that. There's a handle on there as well, very thought out handle as well, and then we'll pop down. There is an additional door as well there that can shut off, and again that's got a little step in it, and then a few steps down, and then we'll come into with the twin room. If you come right the way in, you can see the beds are a nice size. So as I always say, I'm 6 foot, and there's at least 7 foot length on this bed. Really nice size. With the twins, I love this window. It has a curtain going across, and there is an LED light as well in the ceiling, in addition to the 2 reading lights. That's beautiful the way they've set this out. There's also a small electric radiator fitted, which you don't always see on new boats, but there is diesel heating throughout as well. But I just want to pop in to here. I just want to pop into this door here, and this is the second hits. So it has shower, See there, hello. Another window with an opening, and then down through to the toilet, and a really nice amount of space down here. Nice L-shaped work, somewhere to hang your towels, and then cupboards as well, and a nice finished floor. Right, let's pop back through, and then Andrew will do the rest of the boat down below.
No worries. So I'm here, as you can see, there's 3 steps that step down into this area, but the whole boat is spacious. You've got so much space here. You've got a skylight above you, so you've got natural light flooding in from all these roof lights here, but you've also got more here. Storage space, lockers all the way along, little courtesy lights placed in there. And then this side cabin here, if I take that,
you
take that for a second. This side cabin here has again got a really beautiful large bed. I love the lighting down at the back of the bed as well, so it gives that real feeling of spaciousness. Quite often beds down at the feet can look like a bit of a black hole down there, but that's really, really nice and awesome headroom. If I come into here, I mean, it's huge up there, so I can barely touch the ceiling. So that's really, really nice. As we come through, I like all the fitted carpets throughout. And then into, see, it's hard to know which is the master cabin, isn't it? But Jonathan here,
the twin at the back,
making himself at home.
Yeah, this is very nice.
And you can see feet not hanging off the bed there. So a lovely sized cabin, LED spotlights at the side. And then unusually, you've got these windows cut in. I've not seen these on a Sargo before. You've got these full size windows. So waking up in the morning, looking out to the scenery is beautiful. Lots of light. I think light is a key thing about this boat. There's so much light in the main cockpit area, saloon area, and then also here, this skylight all the way along here. So as we go through here, there's another heads in here. That's a Jack and Jill head. So say hi to Jonathan here.
Hello.
And a massive shower. So you've comfortably got a.
So I'm 6 foot. So as I've already said in this video, as everybody knows.
It's your stress. Jonathan, I'm 6 foot Parker. I think it's your new name.
That's good. I'm doing mine as well. Yeah. But yeah, really nice actually.
It's good, isn't it?
Perfect. Yeah, loads and loads of headroom. There's even an opening hatch above, so let steam out if you want.
Really like the fact that all this is moulded. It's just beautiful. Everything about this boat feels like really, really high quality finish. It's a beautiful boat. I've been excited to see this Sargo 45 since Richard and Tina from Sargo in the UK told us about it, and they've got, I think it's 3 or maybe even 4 orders for this boat already. So the Sargo 45 is going to be seen quite a lot in UK waters.
Yeah, it's fantastic. You ever walk around the side?
Yeah, go for it. Should we go around?
Yeah. So we go.
Apologies for the flashing here. There's so many LED lights around the Dusseldorf show here that you've got quite a lot of flashing lights. So apologies if that gets in the way.
Yeah.
There's not much we can do about that.
But they've got this lovely forward seating area, which a lot of boats have now. So a lot of manufacturers have made this area into another sociable area, not just for sunbathing, but you do have that option as well. So you've got a lovely sunbathing pad. But what I do like is you do have a removable table as well. And it has a slight uplift at the end just to rest your head on, and that's just moulded into the cushions, which just makes it really lovely.
Something that strikes me about this boat is a lot of the Sargo range are very much around practical, stylish boats that, long distance cruisers built beautifully. But actually, this boat has got a real feel of comfort and luxury to it as well.
Yeah.
Just things like these really high quality sunbathing cushions on the front. There's so many luxurious touches. It's not just a practical beast of a boat.
But it's such a purposeful boat as well, because you've got handrails when you're at sea. This is made to go into big seas as well.
Yeah.
It has that design about it, and you can just even check. Even if you look at the walkway, you see how deep it is, how wide it is, how easy it is to get around, and it's such a purposeful boat. It really will go through any seas, this thing.
I love that. Love the big light bar there as well. I'd imagine at night that would just flood your forward view with light.
And I like the way they've done the black touches. So I like the way that everything has gone black. Even they've even made the aerials black to match.
Yeah,
it's really smart.
No, it's a really
and the
beautiful
slopes.
boat.
This is obviously a Sargo design as well. The sloped forward sloping screen. And that is really, again, that is in that design for seagoing boats.
So I think Sargo have really been ahead of their time for many years, because we've seen at the show here in Dusseldorf, we've seen lots and lots of boats. The Axopar's got that style of pilot house, but actually Sargo have been doing that for years and years and years. But so many manufacturers are following suit now. So I think these sort of Sargo Explorer boats really have been leading the way for a long, long time now.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think we've shown you, but there is a galley as well. So the galley we walked past when we first came in, just usual array. We showed you the fridge, but then there's a hob and a sink and storage as well.
Because we are at the Dusseldorf Boat Show, and there's been huge demand to see this boat that Sargo are showing people all the time. So I won't go back
As we're
in there.
speaking, someone is there. That's quite a neat little storage, and then covers for the diesel cap. That's really nice. But yeah, well, it's been nearly the last day of the show now, so so you might have missed your chance to come and see it at the show, but certainly get in touch with Sargo UK, Richard and Tina, if you're interested in purchasing such a thing. And we've got other Sargo videos as well.
Absolutely. So thanks as always for watching. I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough on the Sargo 45.
All right. Goodbye from Dusseldorf.